personally don't think that, you know, video games influence people to be violent, but Ninja Gaiden, dude, like, I wanted to punch you in the face just because I couldn't get past a certain part, and you didn't even do anything.
Yeah,
it was the game.
Okay, with the Wii, you're able to rebuy some of the older games.
The virtual console.
Yeah, the virtual console. So we're at my brother's house playing Ninja Gaiden, and no joke, we spent from like early afternoon to about 4 or 5 in the morning the next day, and we finally got to like the 6th or 7th level, and we're like, oh, this has to be the last level because I've never seen it farther than this.
I don't even think it was a 6th or 7th. I think it was still like on a 3rd or 4th.
Okay, well, yeah, because like there's one boss you could never beat. And so we're like, okay, you know, like, and we were there for days just trying to beat that guy. When we finally beat him, me and Joseph got like so freaking happy, so excited that we actually finished this damn game, to find out that there is another level after that. And we're gonna get past 2 feet in the damn thing. It took us about another 2-3 hours just to get a stupid jump, because like a bat would come after you, Shuriken would come after you at the same time. There's another dude at the ledge like kicking. Yeah, like if the bat wasn't there, a shuriken would come at you. If that wasn't there, there'd be a dude on the edge. It's like they gave you no chance to beat the game. Yeah. And it took us 6 hours to finally beat that. When we actually got over that stupid part, we're like, yes, we're like pretty much celebrating because we got to that next little lip of the edge, just to die from something else just came attack us from the air. Like, it just came so quick. How long ago was that? That was like 3-4 years ago. I was like, yeah, I never played it again because I was so pissed. So we were like 20, I was 23, so 23 years old getting that mad over a stupid game. I was 27 getting that mad over a stupid video game. Oh man, that game still angers me. I don't play that game. I don't even play the new ones because I hear the new ones are hard too. Yeah, I actually had a couple. You know, some of the new ones, they are pretty difficult, but nothing ever as difficult as the original. The Ninja Turtles video game was difficult too because there's one part that you can never get past. The water level? No, not that. It's a part where you have to jump. And you have to kind of crouch jump, but there's no way to crouch jump, and you got stuck. And you can't get past that fucking part, and that used to piss me off. I'm getting mad right now just thinking about it, because this shit's like frustrating. You go to rent a game for 5 days, and you spend like 1 day getting to that part. You spent the next 4 days trying to get past that one part. It's bullshit, man.
I concur. JP, what's your favorite game?
Wow. That game sucks.
You know what? I have to agree that it's Mario, because I was a horrible Nintendo game player. We bought a few dozen games. I don't think I beat any of them.
In the backyard with your toys?
No, I didn't bury them. I still have some of them, but we got like Knight Rider, RoboCop, Rad Racer. That was awesome, but I never got past the first and second level. One of my favorites was Battle of Olympus. Swear to God, I beat that game for the first time last year.
Wow.
Yeah, I got downloaded the emulator.
Has anyone else noticed that these old games, it's still taking you this long to even beat them?
Oh, yeah.
They're hard.
I still haven't beat the original Mario game.
I still don't know what the end of Ninja Turtles or Ninja Gaiden looks like.
Yeah, well, neither do I.
You could probably find it on YouTube.
I quit. I don't even think you could. Honestly, I don't think no one's ever beat them because it's just not plausible.
Possible, you mean?
Yeah, possible.
I took it as a victory in Ninja Turtles when I got the van. And I was like, game's over. I'm just going to drive around.
Yeah.
This is the end of the game. I get to drive the van. Forever.
What about you, Matt?
Me? Oh, my God. I'd say... I don't know what my favorite one is, but I know what the most memorable one is. David and I had... David was going to a lot of like garage sales and flea markets and getting like old school games, and then we'd hang out and we'd play them. And one of them was Ultra Beast, and Ultra Beast, like being a little kid playing it, I thought it was like an awesome game. You know, you get to turn into monsters and, you know, shoot fireballs out of your hands and kick lightning, you know, from your feet. Watching it as an adult, it's very homoerotic.
Oh yeah.
You get a power up, which is a ball. So you eat a ball.
Yeah.
And then you grow big and buff, and then you get even big and buffer to where like your shirt, like, you know, rips off and you're just in a little Speedo. Then you eat another ball. So you have to eat 2 balls before you can, like, you know, turn into a monster.
Yeah.
And then you could turn into, like, this werewolf or, like, a dragon. But, like, all the monsters were, like, these, like, weird phallic things that were coming at you. And it was just very suggestive.
Yeah, did you know that game actually only takes like 3 minutes to beat?
Yeah, no, I played it on Xbox Live.
Live, yeah.
And but I think probably like my favorite game, I don't know, maybe Ghouls and Ghosts. Ghouls and Ghosts is that game's stupid hard. I'm a firm believer that the only way you can beat Satan at the end is with the Game Genie. So. Because you only have so much armor, and I love that game because it was like my introduction to fighting zombies. You know, with like all the Resident Evil games and stuff.
You know, a game that wasn't mentioned was Punch Out. Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, when you're
Out.
Little Mac.
When you're Little Mac, and you actually
you'd
fight
fight,
against
like,
that asshole Mike Tyson at the end.
I liked fighting King Hippo. He was fun.
I never made it to Mike Tyson.
I can make it to Tyson, but I can never beat him.
I liked all the like goofball boxers that you had to fight. You know, there was
Like
like
Soda
Glassjaw.
Popinski.
Yeah.
I hate Soda Popinski.
I thought King
French?
Hippo was probably one of the harder hitter
Isn't
ones,
Soda
like the
Popinski
harder one
French?
to beat.
Yeah, I thought he was a villain in that that cartoon we were talking about.
Yeah, and Captain N.
Yeah. He was a villain, and was Mario in that?
No.
No.
It was
And that's
like-
weird because it's like you have Mega Man, who's a Capcom character, and then you have Pit, which is a Nintendo character. So it's like a cross between, you know, companies. And I think that's the reason why the show like didn't last very long, is because you had all these like company crossovers, and there might have been like legal issues with it.
They also had
Oh, yeah.
Bigfoot, remember?
Huh?
The monster truck Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, and Pitfall Larry, and I think
Because at the
that's
time, they didn't
Pitfall
have
Larry.
actual strict rules of what can be used and what can't without licensing
Right.
during that video game.
Also, too, I
portion.
mean, that was like the beginning of like, you know, hardcore video gaming and
Yeah,
the
well,
Nintendo
like
age.
third party stuff actually really going all out.
Yeah,
you know?
remember in the mid '90s when Super Nintendo and all that were out? You go to like a department store, and there'd be like hundreds of video games on the walls from third-party developers.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a little versus battle royale here.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. We'll pick like, you know, our, you know, hero, or maybe like a group of heroes from a cartoon that, you know, we cherish as a kid, and then we'll have our childhood heroes, you know, murder each other, and you know,
Which is very contradictory.
yeah. So Joseph, who are you gonna go with?
Ninja Turtles.
All right, all 4 of them.
Can I use all 4 of them?
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, all 4 of them.
Okay. I'll go with Lionel of the Thundercats with Snarf. And JP.
Well, I'm going to go with Captain Planet, which comes with all 5 Planeteers, but
Okay, you know what? I'm tossing in the rest of the Thundercats then too.
I'm tossing in the Technodrome.
Okay, when I say the rest of the Thundercats, I mean I'm not including like Wily Kid and Wily Cat.
So you want Captain Planet.
Yeah. And
I
Gilbert.
did my homework.
It's
on Captain
looking like a big battle royale. That's,
You know what? I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm going Elf. You want to know why?
You suck.
Because that guy loves to eat pussy cats. So at least I got an upper hand on one of these guys here.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make sure all my Thundercats.
Okay, so
stay
in the
away from
first
me.
round, Alf dies.
Okay, so let's see here. What group do you think? Well, I think one, Captain Planet, I think is going to be like the wild card because he's a superhero. And his only real weaknesses are like pollution.
Pollution.
Yeah, pollution. And I think the only people in the group that might even have a little bit of that is probably the Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem with the Ninja Turtles is that they were only created by technically polluting, and Captain Planet cleans up pollution.
Planet.
Well, it was a
Yeah, well, you can't go
mutagen.
back in time and clean it up before they became Ninja Turtles, dumbass.
Well, can he? Like, he just sucks that shit up, doesn't he?
He has the ability to change the molecules of any Earth-like object.
That's dumb.
So Ninja Turtles are out.
So no joke. When we were talking about this,
I got beat
and
by
I
a guy
decided
with a green mullet and booty shorts.
I decided to research Captain
Lame.
Planet. I looked up some things, Wikipedia, Googled him. The creators of the show stated that they never specified what his superpowers were because they wanted him always available to beat the bad guy with whatever he can throw at
Man,
them.
that's a big ass cop out like Superman, dude.
They list
I don't want
some
to
of
be
the
in this
things he
dumb fight
does.
anymore.
I can't believe all
Okay,
of
how
us get
about this?
beat
How
by
about this?
Captain Planet.
Hey, how about this, Joseph? You go after Alf, I'll go after Captain Planet, and then we'll fight each other.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because I think the Thundercats would do a little better against Captain Planet than the Ninja Turtles would. And I don't want
Now
my
that
pussy getting
Captain
eaten.
Planet is as strong
No.
as he has to be.
Now my brother
Superman.
was very against me going Captain Planet because I think he said that if you cut off the head of one of the Planeteers, that he would just fizzle out and die.
Oh, that's a good point, because you need all the Planeteers there.
The rings, are the
Right,
ones that
right.
control
And
them.
if one of the Planeteers dies, and they can't, channel whatever aspect of that ring that, they're giving to Captain Planet, so maybe if, the Ninja Turtles, murder some children, you have a chance there.
Yeah, because they do that.
Well, maybe-
Well, no, I'm saying, if I was in charge of the fight, they are going to do that.
Look, no, but if we're going off the comic book Turtles, which was what they're created off of, they did do that kind of crap.
yeah, but I think we're going cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cartoon version.
Yeah, because it's like that episode of...
I'll just take on Alf.
Okay.
I have no defense against this. So.
Did you research Alf at all, or
I just know I just know he loves to eat cats.
and he's a Muppet.
And
There's only
Muppet.
He's got someone's hand up his butt.
Yeah, I think I lost. If I'm not going against the Thundercats, I'm probably just going to lose at this
Honestly,
moment.
I didn't think you would have beat the Thundercats either, so.
He eats them.
Yeah, but they're
He eats regular house cats. The Thundercats are humanoid, dude. The only thing I can see him doing is stuffing maybe a foot in his mouth, and that's it.
I don't know where
he can't get past that, and he dies.
Did
dude.
you see Alf's teeth? He can chew.
He's
through
got-
a lot.
He's only got
14.
he's got 4 teeth,
They're really strong.
dude. It's a
They're super separated.
Yeah, you're with your
There's
Captain
only 4
Planet.
of them, and then he's got a tongue, and then he's got that mole.
and then when you get past
Okay,
that,
well,
he got
if you,
someone's hand in his
if you
ass.
guys are calling groups, I'm calling his whole entire planet then.
You can't do that, dickhead.
The most you can
The
do is,
cartoon
his-
was based off on the whole entire planet, so
Yeah,
why
but-
can't I?
Can you even name the planet?
Damn, no.
That's fucking
Yeah, you
right.
can name the planet, and you can name Alf's species.
Hey, Cameron, can you give me that planet's name?
Hey man, don't look to him for help. He can help you.
Oh, so I
know
think
the
with
name
like
of the
the
planet.
Thundercats, what is it? So we've got Lion-O, who is probably the strong. Well, other than Panthro, he's got the best weapon. The Eye of Thundera.
I think it'd be easy to distract the Thundercats, so I gotta do is throw like a ball of yarn and maybe some catnip in
catnip.
one
Red
direction,
light.
and then yeah, that's it. Or have a laser pointer and they'll go nuts. And it's done.
Or some catnip, and they're just like out of it.
I don't
Freaking
think,
out.
Throw some tuna here and there.
I don't think this is well thought out for me and Matt at the moment.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was really looking forward to using the Thundercats.
Everyone's finding ways around it.
I know, and it's
like ways that are so
I think
obvious. We
JP's the
didn't
one
even
who's
think of them.
threw a wrench and everything with his green mullet, blue skin, booty short wearing superhero.
Yeah, and his shirt doesn't even cover his belly button.
I
That's
know,
how
I
weak
know.
he is.
There was
might as well just wear
He's
nipple
made
tassels.
of crystal, all right.
Is he made of crystal?
Why,
made of crystal.
why even wear a shirt if it's not going to cover your stomach?
Then.
What?
If he's made of crystal,
You're thinking
like-
of
No,
diamonds.
oh, that's diamonds. Yeah, you're right.
well, and he can change his shape too, and the material he's made out of.
There was a
If he can do all that, why can't he find a shirt that fits?
There was a comic where the Toxic Avenger fought Captain Planet. It was it was really out there, but it was the cartoon version of the Toxic Avenger, fighting the obviously cartoon.
The most disappointing cartoon ever.
No.
But basically what ended up happening was,
I'll explain in a minute.
the Planeteers are in the same town as Toxic Avenger, and he's in his dump with his friends, and then they something happens to where it's a case of mistaken identities, and the Toxic Avenger thinks that Captain Planet is hurting the kids, and then Captain Planet thinks that Toxic Avenger is a villain, you know, and so they just get